Video problem 66, concentration of solutions. So here we're dealing with mainly molarity, and molarity is equal to moles divided by total volume of solution. Right? So determine the molarity, so we're looking for molarity, made by dissolving 15 grams, so there we have 15 grams of a solute. It tells me the molar mass of that is 145 grams per mole, and enough water to make a 500 milliliter solution. So the total volume is 500 milliliters. So we know that molarity is equal to moles divided by liters. So let's see. Let's get our moles first. We're going to take 15 grams. 1 mole weighs 145 grams. So a little less than 0.1, right? A little more than 0.1, I should say. And I get 0.103. And that's moles of this mysterious substance. So 0.103 moles. And then I have to convert my milliliters to liters, so that's 0.5 liters. So I get a value of 0.207. Should only be, this is only 1 sig fig. Right? So to 1 sig fig would be 0.2. And M, and we say that it's 0.2 molar. That's what we say. Okay, the molarity is 0.2, it is 0.2 molar. What volume of the solution made in number 1 would be required to have 1.02 times 10 to the negative second moles of solute? So now I'm using the molarity from number 1, and I'm going to use that it's 0.2 molar. I'm looking for what volume would have 1.02 times 10 to the negative second moles. Okay, so again I'm going to use molarity is equal to moles divided by liters. I'm looking for liters, so that's moles divided by molarity. So my moles is 1.02 times 10 to the negative second. My molarity is 0.2. And I get a value of 0.051 liters, or 50 milliliters if I want to do to 1 sig fig. Okay. Now if I wanted to do this number to 1 sig fig, it'd be 0.05 liters. How many grams of copper 2 acetate are required to make 250 milliliters of 0.8 molar solution? Well, first let's figure out what copper 2 acetate is. Copper 2 is Cu2 plus. Acetate is C2H3O2 with a negative 1 charge, so the formula is going to be Cu C2H3O2 2. Don't forget how to write ionic and covalent compounds. Okay. So what we want to know is how many grams. Our volume is 250 milliliters, or 0.25 liters, and the molarity is 0.80 molar. We know how many grams. In order to get grams, first we're going to have to find moles, because molarity is equal to moles divided by liters, and then once we get moles we can convert to grams. So let's plug and chug to get moles, because it's molarity times liters equal to moles. That's 0.80 molar times liters. 0.25 liters is equal to moles. Let me plug in some units here real quick. 0.8, that's moles per liter, which we call molarity, so liters cancels out, that gives us moles. So 0.25 times 0.8 should be 0.2. So that gives me 0.2 is equal to my moles, and then I'm going to convert from moles to grams. So I got 0.2 moles of Cu C2H3O2 2 moles on bottom, grams on top. Anytime you see grams over moles, moles over grams, talking about molar mass. I'm going to calculate this up real quick. You always want to show your work. You go ahead and calculate it out. Oops. We'll see if we get the same value here for the molar mass. I got 181.638 grams per mole. So multiplying that by 0.2 gives me 36.2 0.3, that's to 3 sig figs. Looking at the problem, I should probably just have 2 sig figs. So that's how many grams of copper 2 acetate I need to make this solution. And again, to 2 sig figs would be just 36.